Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Megha Sharma, and we are primarily focused on the BRICS Summit that is taking place in Kazan in Russia, and more importantly the bilateral that is taking place between Prime Minister Modi and Xi Jinping of China, and that is going to happen in just a short time. Meanwhile, let me get in my panelists for a discussion. Ambassador Mahesh Sachdev, thank you for joining me on the telecast, and of course my first question that when China decides to have a communication with India, takes a step back, decides to move forward with India, cooperate with it for a de-escalation exercise, an initiation of a de-escalation or a disengagement exercise. This is just days before the bilateral could have been planned, because both the leaders are in Russia right now at the same place at the same time at the BRICS Summit. Why is it that China is doing it? Why has it decided that this is the opportune time? 4 years since Galwan 2020 happened.
Thank you, Megha. This is an important question. One would like to begin by quoting from General Shu's book written 2000 years ago about strategy of war, which says that the war is not won only by weapons, it's also won by the right psychology. And when enemy proceeds, confronts you, you should move backwards. When enemy retreats, you should move forward, and so on and so forth. Chinese are doing just what their old sage, who wrote the first book putatively on the war between the nations, has gone. Now, second issue is the Chinese economy is not doing too well. It has second largest captive market after United States in India, which gives it something like $85 billion annually in trade surplus. So it wants to preserve it. Thirdly, I think it's been long enough, and it has realized that India is not going to blink, so it might as well find a way to de-escalate and call it quits with honor. And this is what is happening. This has happened many times before. Somradang Chu, there was a similar device, and I think in 2019 there was another incident where President Modi almost declined to go to China for BRICS Summit, and the Chinese then beat a hasty retreat from the heights of Sikkim that they were trying to occupy. So there's a pattern to it, and one would not like to read too much into it. These are all tactics being used by the Chinese. It remains to be seen whether this time it's going to be different.
Dr. Rogelio,